Binge Pipe welcomes you to a world of menu screens. Binge Pipe is a streaming service that doesn't need to be real or not a joke to really revolutionize the industry and not a joke the entire digital media landscape. Binge Pipe offers a new service where we explain to your mom what happened in the part of the show she was watching after she fell asleep.
So who is he?
Her son.
Oh, wait, what now?
What do you remember?
I remember a party. For the one guy?
That's her son.
Is he the handsome one?
Yes.
With the beard?
No. Wait. No.
I'm confused.
Binge Pipe. We're patient. Binge Pipe content is like glitter. You'll never be rid of it. Here's more.
Coming soon, The Minister, a period drama about the turn-of-the-century British Prime Minister David Lloyd George.
That's it. I must create the Parliament Act to circumvent the House of Lords' objection to my social insurance budget plans.
Don't worry, like all period dramas, we've added a lot of sex.
When you say circumvent, do you mean go in from behind?
Why, Margaret Dreyer Robbins, if you were the president of the Women's Trade Union League, I'd say you were flirting with me.
You know what they say. What happens at the Paris Peace Conference will create complicated precedent which will inadvertently lead to World War II.
Oh, God. Use me like protective legislation.
Hi, I'm Sam. I've lived in this quaint New England town my whole life, which maybe isn't that long to you per se, but to me, it's a lifetime. Maybe when you're coming of age in New England.
Hey, Ma! Grab that wicked pisser!
And you're a lobster.
Yeah, Ma, the one doing a monologue!
You gotta be ready to go out on your own.
It bit me! The lobster got in my car!
See you in hell!
It's parked in my car, Ma! The monologuing lobster is parked in my car in Harvard Yard, Ma!
Binge Pipe would like to express its deep regret for investing in You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe, please, no whistleblowers.
Hello everyone, I'm Cookie Masterson, and this mole on my shoulder keeps getting bigger, so we better get on with the game. You're all playing the same game, but each of you is unique and beautiful in bizarre ways. So let's get to it.
Time for question one.
To get things rolling, beware of gamers bearing gifts. Which of these would be a level from Super Mario Odyssey if it mirrored the story of Homer's Odyssey? Level 2, Riddle of the Yoshi. Level 5, Angry Goombas on River Styx. Level 8, Kart Racing in the Coliseum. Or Final Battle, Mario vs. Peach's Suitors. Let's see who got it. You're thinking of Oedipus Rex, or you're just wrong. Homer's Odyssey ends with the hero defeating all the men who tried to marry his beloved. He probably jumped on their heads or something. It's been a long time since I read it.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Take a good look at You Catch More Bees with Lemonade. If the queen bee, Beyonce, had the same diet as a queen bee, what would she sing? All the single babies, all the single babies. I don't think you're ready for this royal jelly. I weigh okay, or oh no, ovule. What'd you guys pick? Way? No way. Royal jelly is a viscous substance secreted from worker honeybees and fed exclusively to queen bees. But if there's no royal jelly available, most queen bees have hot sauce in their bag. Swag.
Why don't we do it with free?
Oh, here's a good one. Siri, submerge me in vinegar, and it's time for a this or dat. I'm going to read you 7 things, and for each one I want you to tell me if it's the name of a virtual assistant or a type of pickled food. Think fast, you'll only get a few seconds to pick between a virtual assistant or a pickle. And you're all doing this together, so look alive. All set? Here we go. Curtito. Cortana. Robata. Achara. Nova. Dari. Evie. Most of you nailed that, but player 5, you failed the best.
Uh-oh. Binge Pipe diagnosticates that someone is pouting.
Sounds like it's screw time.
That is the truth, Cookie. Screwing during a question makes life...
Guess you need to be somewhere, is that it? Okay.
Use them wisely. Or don't. You do you.
I don't need you anymore.
Next up, Shakespearean 3-ways. Based on the events in their respective plays, which would be an accurate round of, let's call it bang, marry, kill for these Shakespeare characters? Bang Hamlet, marry Ophelia, kill Tybalt. Bang Romeo, marry Juliet, kill Polonius. Bang Juliet, marry Romeo, kill Prospero. Or bang Guildenstern, marry Bottom, kill Romeo. I love this part. Juliet bangs Romeo, Romeo marries Juliet, Polonius gets stabbed through the curtain by Hamlet. Of course, it all goes very differently in my fanfiction, Polonius' Private Eye. Polonius loves danger, and the ladies love Polonius. Come on, publishers, take a chance. Behold, time of death. Which of these points on the calendar is named after a man who was assassinated? January, October, July, or May? Let's see how that shook out. I think you know it's coming. The month of July is named after Julius Caesar, who met his end through numerous backstabbers. Caesar is why I don't trust any of my coworkers, just my cats. Et tu, kitty? Et tu, mayonnaise? That's the end of round 1. Let's see which of you is my favorite.
Currently, player 1 is in the lead. Player 5, on the other hand, you're making everyone feel bad. Looks like someone needs a little more help.
Round 2 screws have crazier effects. Plus, they earn you a bigger bonus for each player that gets the question wrong. So, do not be afraid to use that thing. The rest of you better answer fast before you get screwed. Oh, and by the way, all the cash in round 2 is doubled, in case you care about things like that.
Time and fun stops for no one.
6 trombones is not a parade.
Next, when life gives you Lululemons. How would Socrates respond to my assertion that leggings are pants? Leggings are just leggings. Leggings are pants, but not in the office. But are all pants leggings? Or leggings, pants, it matters not. Okay, who chose what? You might be thinking of Yoda? Greek philosopher Socrates was famous for using the Socratic method, wherein he would ask a series of probing questions in order to find a contradiction in the original belief. Just like how I walk into a Lululemon and say, "Is this really how much leggings cost?"
Las paires se moquent de moi. 7.
Coming up next, type equals squiggly bracket female, comma, author, squiggly bracket.
Except all cookies don't clear your cache. It's time for data mining.
Wow, BingePipe sure has a lot of user data, huh?
Some people would say too much. Those people are wrong. Governess wanted. Fire insurance policies. What's in the attic? Search denied. You must never go into the attic. Whose search history have we uncovered? Agatha Christie, Virginia Woolf, Toni Morrison, or Charlotte Bronte?
And how'd we do? Charlotte Bronte wrote Jane Eyre, a classic novel that features a governess, a house fire, and a secret locked up in the attic.
BingePipe does not forbid you to go looking for our secrets because we know there's no way you'd ever find them.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of 8.
It's time for Don't Eat in the Pilot's Cabin. And hey, stress cut with Mime Sore.
It's time for
Remember to type quick. That cache will be counting down until you lock in an answer. Okay, here it comes. Look at the gibberish phrase and tell me what common expression it rhymes with. Fritz got cockpit pie ants. And don't worry about that punctuation. It's easy. Because it's not complicated. This is not space shuttle engineering. Okay, pencils down. Player 1. Yep, that's what I was going for. Well, at least one of you didn't fall asleep. Now let's keep going. This one's called Acting. Who is Sir Patrick Stewart? That actor from Trolls? That actor from the Emoji Movie? What's this? Player 5 has invoked the screw. This one goes out to my lawyer. I love you, Kurt. So So what'd you pick? Distinguished actor Sir Patrick Stewart portrayed the voice of Poop in the Emoji Movie. God, I love the theater. Nicely screwed, Player 5. Here's that cash.
Sabes que es lindo, yes, perritos.
Coming up, Santa is brand loyal. Hey, let's take a quick break and enjoy a cold, refreshing Coca-Cola. I'm out of Coke. Is Pepsin okay? No, I don't drink brain fluid. No, I don't drink saliva. No, I don't drink blood. Or no, I don't drink gastric juice. Hope you like what you picked. Pepsin is a powerful enzyme in your gastric juice that breaks down proteins. Think of it as really watered down Mountain Dew. It's time for the attack. When you see an answer that matches the category... Well, excuse me for living. Here's your clue. Centenarians only. I hope you can guess which things are over 100 years old. Good luck. Player 5's got it! Congratulations, Player 5. Math says you're just barely our winner. But what does your heart say? Think about that, then think about this.
You don't know Jack!
We here at Making Murders just want to, I guess, apologize, you know, for making so many murders. Sorry about that. Our bad.
I know you're disappointed, Toby, but just because we found out Grandpa is evil doesn't mean the whole summer has to be ruined.
If you love NCIS Los Angeles, you'll love the 3-episode French series the show is based on.
La neige est sur le sol. La vie est triste. Oh, que de souvenirs.
Oh, que de souvenirs. Only on
BingePipe offers everything you need, including menus.
Earl Grey for Margaret. Earl Grey for Margaret.
Everybody, please make sure you're sharing the outlets. Other people need to plug in their laptops to write their screenplays.
Double shot espresso for Karen.
It's pronounced espresso.
Get out of my sight.
Caramel latte for the baby who can't handle real coffee?
Yes, I'm the baby.
Here you go. Have a great day.
Hello, welcome to the seminar. Well, why don't I just stop flapping my gums and we can get right to inventing?
Now everybody knows the best inventions solve big problems.
And to identify those big problems, we'll need to do a little market research.
On your device, you're going to receive 2 fill-in-the-blank prompts. Type in anything at all.
And voila, you've created a problem.
Now your created problems get sent to the other attendees to inspire their creative masterpieces.
So let's get to it.
Now look at your device. You've got somebody else's problems.
Been there.
Simply pick the one you want to solve.
Fantastic. Now it's time to solve that problem.
That's right. This is when ideas become reality, using nothing but a pen and paper.
But we ran out of paper, so you'll have to use some cocktail napkins.
And don't forget to spice it up with a little color. We're halfway there.
Only a few seconds left to draw. You are all naturals.
I was just gonna say that. Okay, so now let's bring it all home. Give it a title.
And a snazzy tagline.
Something that makes people think, hey, I really need that.
Let's go.
We're halfway there. Tick-tock, time's running out.
Great! Now, each of you will present your creation with our amazing presentation tool.
Really sell yourself, too. This is no time to be shy.
Exactly! Now, let's see those inventions.
We got this covered. What's up, Toby? Seems like you have a problem.
I sure do, Lena. I really want to go to an amusement park, but I hate this.
That's a doozy. Well, have I got just the thing for you. It's something I like to call...
Oh yeah, that sounds great, but what does it look like?
Glad you asked. Point your peepers at this.
Picasso couldn't have drawn it better himself. But Lena, I'll forget about this in 5 minutes unless it has an unforgettable tagline.
Not to worry, my easily influenced friend. Soon every billboard will read this.
Perfect!
It sure will. And scene.
Am I the only one offended by this?
Well, I've got the fix. Just call it.
You've got my interest tingling.
Ready? Take a look.
I love it. Tagline time.
Let's see it. And that's how it's done, everybody.
This doesn't satisfy me anymore.
Well, I've got you covered. It's called...
Show me more.
Take a gander.
Neato! All it's missing is a tagline.
Get ready.
And scene. I seriously need a way to measure this.
That's going around. But there's a solution. I'd like to call it...
What's it look like?
Take a look.
Magneto Mosquito. Okay, lay that sweet, sweet tagline on me.
Here we go. And that's how it's done, everybody.
I would give anything to meet them.
Well, I've got just the thing. I call it...
Show me those sweetheart skills.
Well, take a look, silly. Peep that, Tobes.
Does it have a tagline?
Ready, Freddy? And scene.
Great job, everyone. Now, each of you has been given some money tokens. Give your largest chip to your favorite invention, your second largest to your second favorite, and so on.
Got all that? Good. Let's go. We're halfway there.
Great. Now let's see which inventions got people excited.
You'll need to acquire $1,000 in capital to not only fund your invention, but also net yourself a $500 funding bonus.
Invest in a successful invention and get double your money back. But if it fails, they keep your cash.
Let's see how you did. Well done.
Way to go!
Oh, too bad.
So sad.
Good job.
That's it.
Okay, for the final round, let's switch it. And who should choose that final problem? How about you? Simply select the problem you want everyone to solve. Good choice.
Okay, you all know the drill.
Let's draw. That's half your time.
Okay, time for titles and taglines.
We're halfway home.
Not to rush you, but the clock's a ticking. All right, this is your last chance to impress, so don't hold anything back. I long for the days of this.
Well, I've got a plate full of fixins for you. It's simply called...
I'm excited already. Let's see it.
Take a look-see.
Well, slap my butt and call me Cornelius. I'm freaking out. Give me that tagline.
Then take a gander here. And that's how it's done, everybody.
I long for the days of this.
Well, I've got a solution. It's called...
Arc me up already.
Let me show you.
It's practically making love to my eyes, but it's all poopy without a tagline.
Here it is.
And scene. I long for the days of this.
Well, I've got a solution. I call it...
I'm with you. Let's see it.
Well, looky here.
That's a humdinger. Now don't screw it up with some lame tagline.
Well, you're in luck. And scene.
I long for the days of this.
Well, I've got the solution. Just call it...
That's it? I mean, yay!
Ready? Take a look.
Look at that! Now show me that sweet, sweet tagline.
Ready, Freddy? And that's how it's done, everybody. All right, gang. Now it's time to pick your favorites, but let's raise the stakes, shall we? We're going to give you more money to invest, but now there's a higher funding bar to clear. Good luck!
So sad. Nailed it. Ooh, a swing and a miss. Way to go.
That's how it's done. That's it.
Congratulations, you clearly have the gift of invention.
Now for some bad news. You might have missed the print on the flyer that grants us the rights to any and all inventions created here today.
Yeah, it was on the back. Sorry.
But thanks for making us rich.
See ya.
Patently stupid, that's what they say.
Join us. Join us. There's room for more. There's room for more. Psst, join the party. Join us. Meow. Do not be startled. I am here to guide you as we explore the deepest recesses of your mind. We are embarking on a journey to the scariest place you can imagine. Your imagination. That's right, weirdos. Let's split the room. Complete the scenario that was sent to your device. Roar. Up next is Scream Therapy. You just totally face planted at your high school graduation. If you stand up, slap your own face, and scream, "This," there is a 90% chance everyone's memory of it will be erased. Do you slap away? The longer it takes the room to answer, the more bonus points you get. Brace yourself for You Are What You Wear. You're under a Halloween spell that causes you to be stuck in your costume for 48 hours. You're dressed as this. You're scheduled to give a speech tomorrow to a group of war veterans. Do you still do it? And now, Binge Pipe presents Dirty 30. You live in a world where people who turn 30 are forced to do this, or face 1 year under house arrest. It's your last day as a 29-year-old. Do you perform the task tomorrow? This scenario is called The Artist's Sway. You are asked to pose for a portrait by the most famous artist in the world. The painting will depict you doing this. It will eventually be hung in the Louvre. Do you pose? It's time for It's Not Cheating If It's Just Pixels. You have a virtual reality headset that lets you have virtual sex with anyone you've connected with on a job site. Every time you use it, that person will receive an automated message from your account that says, "This." Do you use it?
Super Split.
Here's where things stand at the moment. It's time to create some more havoc. Time's running out. And now, the lie reactor. When someone is lying, you involuntarily do this. You just got an invitation to your high school reunion. Do you go? Feast your eyes on wealth at a cost. You're born into a wealthy family. Your inheritance will mean you don't have to work for the rest of your life. But your irrational father is threatening to cut you out of the will if you don't give up this. Do you comply?
Super Split.
Here's one I like to call Page 1 Results. Your online info has been compromised by your nemesis. Now, when you Google your name, the first result is a link that says this about you. Pay him $1,000 and he'll remove it. Do you? Get ready for Attack of Your Clone. Scientists make your clone. It looks and sounds exactly like you. In fact, every detail about it is accurate, except for one thing. It's really, really into this. As the original, you have the right to destroy it. Do you? This one is called Get a Clue. You are a person of interest in a robbery case, but you have a valid yet embarrassing alibi. You were doing this at the time of the crime. Do you truthfully relay your alibi to detectives? let's check in with the standings. We've reached the decisive dimension. Everybody will be presented with a new type of scenario. There will write an option that you think only some people would choose. Is a real concept, and it's running out. You're a geneticist hired to build the theme park of the future. However, you have limited genetic material to work with. You can either create flying corgis or this. Which monstrosity do you create? Someone's a mind reader. I'd go to both those theme parks. Great prediction. You just earned some bonus points. No dice. Now for something different. You're being placed in solitary confinement for 2 weeks. The guards allow you to take one thing with you. You can either have a 10,000-piece puzzle or this thing. Which do you take into solitary confinement? The worst part? There's a piece missing. It all comes down to this.
Binge Pipe welcomes you. Welcome to Binge Pipe, a streaming platform that is more a state of mind than a reliably working service that responds the way a paying customer expects it to. Binge Pipe knows what you want to watch even when you can't articulate it.
What do I like to watch? Thumb. Smack Water Jack.
Plumped darts in a jar?
Petunias and corn. I don't know.
Why am I having so much trouble?
Drugged. We've been drugged.
Binge Pipe.
The following Binge Pipe content is sponsored by Mystaxis, the #1 over-the-counter medication that prevents nosebleeds caused by telekinesis. If you want peace of mind while moving pieces with your mind, then Mystaxis is right for you.
Love stories.
He was my barista.
She was my favorite customer.
And yada yada yada.
We've been married for 12 years.
Love stories.
We were coworkers. I probably asked her out about 10 times over 2 years. Every time she was like, no thank you. I was thinking, eating, and dreaming no thank yous. I had totally given up at one point, and then out of the blue, she smiled at me, and I just went for it. Bam! And this time, it was different. This time, she was like, seriously, no. No, please stop. You're making me uncomfortable. So I asked out a different girl, and now I've been with this girl, Sharon, for like 6 years.
8 years.
Yeah, 8 years.
Love stories.
Hey kids, do you think reading is fun? Yeah! Great! Then help me read this alimony letter from my ex-wife.
This week on Captain Funtime's World of Hard Adult Lessons.
D is for Deborah, and I wasn't good enough for her.
Binge Pipe is a streaming service that will not steal your pets. We're not saying other streaming services will, but we're the only one that's promised we won't. Binge Pipe has no choice but to present You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe, yes, we will marry you.
Hello, I'm Cookie Masterson, and as a child I was bitten by a radioactive trivia host. Then my uncle died, so I have to do this. Alright, you ragtag crew of misfits, time to band together to compete separately. Okay, no turning back.
Time for question 1.
To get things started, Canada. If Canadian filmmakers did a reboot of Das Boot, what would it be about? A submarine, a battleship, an aircraft carrier, or a cruiser? picked what? Let's save ourselves some time. The 1981 film Das Boot tells the story of a German U-boat, aka a submarine, in World War II.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Why not try, I accidentally joined the Navy? Which of these headlines is just straight up clickbait? You won't believe what this shirtless sailor calls a torpedo. I'm single and call nautical miles the craziest things. I'm waiting for you to give a nickname to my ammo soldier, or my husband doesn't know the military term for kilometers. Do you? So who got it? You will recover from this. In the U.S. military, kilometers are nicknamed clicks. I had to remain 3 clicks away from the cool cliques in high school because we didn't click.
Why don't we do it with free?
Next, masters of a very small part of the universe. And put away your tiny plastic sword. It's time for a dis or dat. I'm going to list off 7 names, and for each one, I want you to tell me if it's a character from the original line of He-Man toys, or a failed social network launched by Google. Think fast, you'll only get a few seconds to pick between He-Man or Google. And you're all doing this together, so look alive. Here it comes. Wave. Stratos. Cut. Orco. Blade. Buzz. Fisto. Not a lot of rock stars, but decent rhythm section. But player 3, you just plain sucked at that dis or dat.
Proactive measures have been enacted for customer fidelity.
Oh, that means it's screw time.
That's right, Cookie. Using a screw.
Guess you need to be somewhere, is that it? Okay.
You're welcome, devoted customer.
You're my question for forevermore. I love you. My question for.
Behold, Hamabalism. I live in constant fear there's a 4th little pig that we never talk about. Instead of wood or brick, he built his house out of cottage bacon, which is his brother's leg, his father's shoulder, his mother's face, or his own butt. Hope you like what you picked. Yes, his own butt. Wow, that's kind of dark for a white meat. Cottage bacon comes from a pig's shoulder. I was already suspicious of a story where pigs knew how to work with wood and bricks, but this was the last straw. How about this one? The magic of the digestive process. I've been working on some magic skills lately, and watch me pull this scarf from my throat. Ta-da! Since it's commonly known as the magic capital of the world, where did this never-ending magic scarf most likely originate? Colon, Michigan, Big Gut, Nova Scotia, Liverpool, England, or PP Township, Ohio? And how do we do? The little town of Colon, Michigan is the self-proclaimed magic capital of the world. Not the most important fact, but I really needed an excuse to say PP Township. Round 1 is history. This leaderboard is brought to you by Binge Pipe.
Currently, player 5 is in the lead. Speaking of the exact opposite of that, these players are making everyone feel bad. When the going gets tough, the tough gets more screws.
Round 2 screws have crazier effects. Plus, they earn you a bigger bonus for each player that gets the question wrong. So don't be afraid to use them. The rest of you better answer fast before you get screwed. Oh, and by the way, all the cash in round 2 is doubled, in case you care about things like that.
Time and fun stops for no one.
6 trombones is not a parade.
There is no hiding from Octopus Coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein.
Octopus, coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein. It's a monster.
Correctly predicted 7 World Cup matches. Octopus, Coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein. Okay, who chose what? Sorry, no takebacks. Let's skip to the right answer, shall we? Paul the Octopus correctly predicted all 7 of Germany's World Cup matches in 2010 by picking a food container in his tank with the team's flag on it. In other news, Frankenstein was 0 for 7.
Je trouve Jerry Lewis sonnant légèrement amusant. 7.
Introducing. First, I'd like to spank the Academy. Which movie won an Oscar for Best Picture in 2006? A film with the same name as a group of crows? A film... No, here it comes. Player 6 just let loose a screw. Let's turn those frowns upside down. So what'd you pick? Any last words? Too late. I hate to spoil the surprise, but nobody got it. A group of rhinos is called a crash, and the Paul Haggis film Crash won Best Picture in 2006. Brokeback Mountain should have won. It's taken 12 years of therapy for me to get to a point where I can say that plainly and without anger, but Brokeback Mountain should have won. Okay, I've said it. It's done. Nicely done with that screw, Player 6. Spend this wisely.
Hey, question.
The algorithm demands your input. Would you like a formal question or a question that keeps things casual? Contribute your percentage of the choice now. Here are the consequences of your choices. we graciously accept your choice.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of eight.
This one's called A Question That Keeps Things Casual. I was just wondering, if you're not doing anything else, could you tell me which of these is not one of Ashton Casual Kutcher's movies? No strings attached, just friends, a lot like Love, or What Happens in Vegas. Let's see who got it. It's not you, it's your answer. Ryan Reynolds was the star of Just Friends. The studio thought about casting Ashton, but it just couldn't commit. Feast your eyes upon this. The literary Nick Cannon. Which of these insults would you not hear on the MTV show Oscar Wilde and Out? Dorian is so old, his portrait grows wrinkles. They call you Ernest because you don't exist. As a husband, Sir Robert is less than ideal. Or what is this, Torvald? A house for dolls? What'd you guys pick? The rest of these answers reference works written by Oscar Wilde, except for the right answer, which this isn't because An Ideal Husband is an Oscar Wilde play. Torvald is the male protagonist of A Doll's House, which was written by Henrik Ibsen, not Oscar Wilde. Of course, if this play was about your mother, it would have to be a blow-up doll. Oh, here's a good one. Did they have yearbooks in the 1800s? If Dorian Gray asked you to sign his yearbook, what would be the most appropriate to scribble next to his picture? Never change, together forever, keep in touch, or hags. Okay, what'd you pick? In a word, that is not the correct answer to this You Don't Know Jack question. Well, nobody got this one, so let's just move on with our lives. In Oscar Wilde's The Picture of Dorian Gray, Dorian makes a pact to sell his soul and retain his youth and beauty forever. I would never sell my soul, but still, hit me up with your best offer, who knows? Welcome. Oh, you know what you're doing. That's nice. Here's your clue. What's the points? Time to earn some points on some point-related questions. Good luck. Player 2 wins! Excellent job, Player 2. Now that you've won, I find myself kind of nervous around you. Have you gotten taller and more champion-like? Well, one thing's for sure.
You don't know Jack!
Binge Pipe's menu screen.
Hey, I guess it's robot night. Come on in.